Okay, mga kababayan, it's a rainy Monday, especially here on the heart of Ortigas. Yours truly, Ryan Powder, your commentator, has gone a very extensive travel simply because we have some thunderstorms, especially here in the heart of Ortigas from Parañaque City. And sa awa tulong ng Diyos, with the grace of God, we are here to continue the elimination round of your Makabansa Basketball League, presented to you by San Miguel Global Power and Metro Pacific Investments Corporation. Our referees for tonight, we have crew chief Ricor Bauron. We also have Anthony Roque and Rose Ponting. There's two protagonists, MPTC on a 2-game winning streak, or maybe 3. DILG, they have some winning streaks as well, so one of them will have a better showing for tonight as we start this first quarter with MPTC possession. Eliamel Dulatre, Baguno, we have I think it's Ronito. We're gonna check the name shortly. And of course, De Jesus are fighting the floor for the white shirts. Dulatre wide open from 3-point country. De Jesus getting the offensive rebound, and that comes up empty. For the red shirts of DILG, we have Ballesteros, Alconel. We'll check the other players here as we see this shot. That's short. De Leon also joining the fray for DILG starting 5 as we see Eliamil fouled by Ballesteros. Just a reminder, this 14-team tournament composed of 10 private sectors, 10 government agencies and 4 private sectors, are split into 2, bracket A and bracket B, and each bracket will have 6 games elimination. So since we have some cancellations from unavailability of the venue and also some events that transpired, this elimination round will finish at the end of this month of May. Dakis will be one of the 5 players here for DILG. Dakis on the second effort. Both teams now score 2 apiece. Of course, the MPTC Express, headed by former SLR assistant coach and now also assistant coach of NLEX Wood Warriors, Adonis Tierra. Ballesteros, nobody mark him from the hole for the home run. Of course, hey, one of the executives here is back, Coach Alan Gregorio. You know, let me give you a story, a little bit of Coach Alan Gregorio. Did you know that Coach Alan Gregorio, apart from being a PB Watch analyst, also an executive at MPTC, they have spearheaded a successful cycling event just about almost 4 days ago that finished an 8-day stage of MPTC Tour of Luzon. So congratulations to Coach Alan Gregorio, the management of MPTC, the support of the other sponsors and the LGUs of DILG. Of course, they are facing DILG Secretary John Vic Vinamoya also supporting them. So what a coincidence that they're fighting each other for tonight. We'll have a lot of stories about that as we see this turnover. And of course, congratulations to the Korean. I think Jung is the name, winning million pesos as the overall individual champion. And of course, MPTC Hub, also team champion, also winning a cool million. They started the race in Vigan and they ended in Camp Janhay, Baguio City. So I'm also a cycling fan, and did you know that Coach Alan Gregorio is one of the 3 commentators doing the cycling race for 8 days of scorching summer heat from the flatlands of Pampanga, Pangasinan, Ilocos Sur, Ilocos Norte, Tarlac, and going back and finally going the uphill climb in Tuba Benguet and Baguio City Benguet. How about that? So my sincerest congratulations to Coach Alan Gregorio and the rest of the MPTC. They are the major sponsors of that event. The score now is 3-4. 3 minutes gone in the first period. But of course, on the other side of the note, as we see this field goal there, I'll just gonna dedicate this particular broadcast to my dad, Tony Paro, who is now having a stroke, and he's confined right now to the Villamor. I'm sorry, not Villamor. Veterans Memorial Medical Center. So hopefully, right after this broadcast, if the weather improves, I'll get to see my dad to check his situation. So prayers from yours truly and also from the kings of the court. Alright, back to live action. Ballesteros brings it up for DILG. Low post play for De Leon. Not there. And here comes El Yamil. He is a fast straight like an express going to the freeway and one. Did you see the dexterity of Emily Mill crossing over to the right, goes left, then drives down the lane with a right-handed layup? So that what Coach Adonis Tierra wants. If they have an opportunity to run, they will run. And Eliamil converts a three-point play opportunity. We are tied at 6. 6-16 remaining, quarter number 1. Later on, I'll bring up those sponsors of your the Makabansa Basketball League. My scratch sheet has been a little bit wet. Oh, three-point shot. That ball trickles in. 9-6 for the DILGs. The Express now on the possession. Here's Lipato. Inside play. Oh, that's a nice passing by the white shirts. Baguno gives them a 1-point deficit. Of course, the table officials is here. Omeng Owampo just came yesterday from Tandangsor, Kansas City of their NBL Pilipinas. Oh, nice touch passing. The Express fast break. That's already their 6th point in transition. A missed 3-point bomb for the red shirts of DILG. Eliamil is perfectly open, and he has the hottest guy for MPTC Express on this quarter number 1. In scoring, in assisting, he's got everything. Bang play there. Ooh, he slips, he travels. Some pressure from the backcourt, but the point guard really takes control of the ladder. Baguno from 10. Right after this timeout, I'll bring to you the sponsors of this Makabansa Basketball League. Back in the jiffy. Alright, continuing the coverage of your Makabansa Basketball League presented to you by the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Vilec, MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, Smart Communications, Meralco, and Wilson. Those are the sponsors. Status now with 5 points. Coach Alan Gregorio now in harness. One of the executives at MPTC. Multi-talented broadcaster and executive. That 3-point shot won't bite. And here comes DILG. Oh, great steal there by Eliamil, anticipating that pass. The hook shot didn't drop. That's too much. And you can see some hush from the roof of this Meralco gym because of this torrential rain here in the Metro Manilas because of some isolated thunderstorms. That's why I was not spared of that surprise rainfall earlier, just about an hour ago. Barrett will check in. 3:41 to play. All right, 10 seconds on the shot clock. De Leon puts it up. It's out. But there is going to be a putback there for DILGs. We are approaching the 3-minute mark of this first period. Eliamil, a heat check from that attempt from 3-point country. Left-handed or left quarter court 3 does not bite. That's a rebound. Banging bodies. Barrett had a piece of it, but Barrett will be called for the foul probably. Pomala is about to check in. The next dead ball. First free throw is not good. For Dakis. Dakis converts. Mepomanta and Basa will check in for the Express. Well-deserved rest for Eliamil. A productive first quarter for him. Under 3 minutes to play, quarter number 1. It is 15-14, close encounter between these two corporations in government and private sector. Coach Alan going with a bounce pass. That was intercepted by Ballesteros. Takes matters into his own hands and fails. Basa rebounds. And here comes the Express once again. Coach Alan Gregorio puts it up. Off the glass. First field goal for Coach Allen. He has been the vocal leader of this group for sure. And that's another lousy pass. 2 straight turnovers for the Express. There's going to be a foul in the process. Alright, our technical head for the referees is FIBA International Referee Harry Santos. And of course, since Coach Alan Gregorio is here, his best friend is here also, Bill Velasco, watching live here at the venue. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the first period. Here it comes, 3-point shot. That's Lagmay. That's air ball. Great timing defense by the Express. They're not gonna giving an inch from inside the operation. Pangilinan will check in now for the Express. And Rowanto will check out. Under 2 minutes to play, 17-14. Both teams, 3 team fouls apiece. Coach Alan Gregorio brings it up. Now setting the table. Coach Alan on the outside. Shot clock at 10. Barrett receives the pass. Barrett fouls his way inside. Tops it up to Basa. Open shot from 3 from the corner. Bullseye! Slowly but surely, the MPTC Express gaining ground of their point production on defense and offense. And that is a great defensive stance. Six-point lead for the Express, 2014. Operator 19 in quarter number 1. Coach Alan Gregorio pointing to the left side direction. Player number 1. Repomanta fails from the baseline. And here comes the DILGs. Lagmay brings it up on the white quarter court. Watching the distance is Coach Alan Gagoyo. Having some piece of hand for it. And that is a tap. Lagmay momentarily open, but strip away. And it's going to be an interception. Pangilinan will challenge Lagmay. Here comes. Yes! An instant 8-point lead for the Express, 22-14. Exact time remaining first quarter, 35 ticks. Oops, hold it. There's going to be a foul away from the play. All right, Repomata with a mismatch from inside. He's already collected his second personal. De Leon inside the four-way there. He will earn 2 free throws with a foul from MPTC. De Leon will shoot 2 from the foul line. Look at that hush from the seating of this venue because of that heavy rains outside. Hopefully all of our kababayans working, going home. Hope you're all safe and sound. Always take care. Lagi po kayo mag-iingat sa kalsada. Coach Allen brings it up. About 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Baseline. They're not gonna force the issue. Here's Pangilinan with a cross. Pangilinan. Here's Barrett. Coach Allen will drive. Shot clock at 4. Kick out pass. 3-point shot from the corner. He got it! Vasas with a 3-point ball. 2 seconds to play. Are they aware of the time? Lagmay is not aware of the time. That came too late. And that is the size of the first period. 25-16. MPTC Express ahead by 9. Makabansa Basketball League shall return in a minute. Action wishes on a rainy Monday night right here at the Meralco Gym, continuing coverage of your Makabansa Basketball League. My name is Ryan Pajaro, coming to you live and direct from the Meralco Gym, Pasig City. Our first game of our doubleheader, DILG versus MPTC. First DILG spearheaded by Secretary John Rick Remulla, who is an avid cycling fan. One of the major supporters for the recently concluded the MPTC Tour of Luzon 2025. By the way, I failed to mention, I would just give a shout out to JP Morales, John Paul Morales. He is the best Filipino rider, earning the runner-up and taking home $500,000 last Thursday. We start the second quarter with a possession for the red shirts of the DILG. Turnaround shot, De Leon. And De Leon is hard to stop once he's inside. 7-point lead for the Express. Quarter number 2. And of course, this production is presented by Kings of the Court PH. Pangilinan with a bounce pass. Repomata fails to deliver. Barrett barrels 2. The lead is 9 points, 27-18. We are approaching 9 minutes, a minute gone in quarter number 2. A turnover by De Leon. RBDC, we're going to slow down the tempo. Coach Alan Gagoyo will have play number 1 for them. Provided by Bennett. Pangilinan with a bounce pass. Basas. Here comes 3-point shot. Oh, that's long. Repomata fails to get the defensive stick back. Instead, he passes to Gregorio. Now to Pangilinan. Right down the middle. He travels. No, he don't. There's a foul. There is a foul by. So, foul against the player of DILG. Almost a turnover there. Another foul, give it up. So, Dizon with a foul earlier. And just now, the big guy, De Leon, collected his first personal. Barrett will shoot 2 on the foul line. And this is my cue to mention again the sponsors of your Makabansa Basketball League Season 3. Presented to you by the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philic, MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, Smart Communications, Meralco, and our official ball, Wilson. Baseline J. And here comes another express pass break. Pangilinan will not finish. Counter attack by the red shirts of DILG. Here it comes. That is a foul. Give it up. Largo will shoot 2 more. He wants to ignite this potential transition play for DILG because right now they are on a 10-point deficit. Make that 9. Rowanta, Baguno, and other executive will also check in for the next dead ball situation. That's the Zeus for challenge for the 4-point line of the PBA. 10 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass. Here it comes. Basas, baseline drive. Hang time move by Basas. It's Basa, I'm sorry. Dexterity, athleticism, still showing on Basas' body. Well-deserved rest by Coach Alan Gregorio. He scored 1 field goal, but more importantly, the leadership and stability of MPTC Express. That's what they're missing from the last game. Basa gets it right back, fresh 14. Here comes De Jesus, down to Uranto. The shot clock down to 5. Baseline jumper. Oh, great pass. Oh! Baguno, butterfingers. Lagro will try to ram against Basa, and Basa has no choice but to elicit a foul. Only the first personal on Jeff Basa. Lago will shoot 2 more for the DILGs. One more for Lago. Split charities. Alright, this might be the beater for Coach Adonis Chera and the MPTC Express. They are up by 10. Action resumes. It is 30-20, 10-point lead for MPTC. Second quarter action, 7:21. Here comes Jesus. Rolanto from the corner. He didn't get it. Look at Basa. Tenacity of the boards from the little guy. Basa almost made it from the corner on his attempt from the 3-point arc. And they almost paid dearly on that fast break that was aborted by the DILGs. 6:49 to go in the second period. Ball knocked away by Largo. They still have 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Basa from the baseline. Basa, baseline drive. The back pass to Maguno. Kind of surprised. 1 second on the shot clock. And they fail to go to attempt for a basket. It's going to be a shot clock violation for MPTC. All right, the breather there by Basa. All right, just to give you a little preview of what has been transpired on the field goal shooting for both squads. DILG now shooting 33%. MPTC now 45%. They can improve on it with Juanito's basket. Another disparity here between these two teams is the bench points. Look at this, 15 bench points for MPTC and only 2 for DILG. The reverse layup partially rejected. And hey, also guest likewise on the MPTC duel was on is The Rock, Asi Taulama, supporting his team, MPTC. Of course, he is a 24-year PBA superstar, one of the 50 greatest players, MVP in 2003, drafted by direct high by TNT in 1999. Repo Mata with a fall away. Put back inside the paint by Maguno. So another thing is fast break points. Look at this, 15-3 MPTC really on the express trail. So far, the leading scorers on the progress. 8 points already for El Yamil, 8 for Basa, 4 for Maguno. Ballesteros with 7, 6 for De Leon, and 5 for Dakis for the DILG. Another fast break in the works. Can they execute it? Yes, they do. El Yamil with another sizzling finish. 36-20 is the count. Approaching the halfway house of the second quarter. DILG now on a 16-point handicap. They swing it around. Left quarter court. 3-ball. A failure. Maguno calls the rebound for the White Shirts. And here it comes again. That is a turnover. Counter steal for the Red Shirts. Largo. Puts it up. It's out. Gets it right back. Ni Larga na ni Largo. Oh, he almost made it. There's going to be a foul. All right, Dulatre and Dizon will check in for both squads. Of course, yours truly I came to a 5-game NCAA in Olivares, one of the venues that was used by Paranaque Patriots in the MPBL. 3-point shot on its way! It's a 3-point bomb! Dakis can really shoot from outside. Reminds me of Chito Loizaga. A barrel-chested player can shoot from outside. Here comes El Yamil. Will try to return the compliment. And why not? El Yamil is now the hottest scorer for MPTC with 13 points. The DILG sues for time. Four minutes and 33 remaining. It is quarter number 2. It is a big 16-point lead. Oh, that's a bad timing for DILGs. They call a timeout and they blew this opportunity, allowing the Express to score another basket. You know, there's a saying in science and also in the quantum physics, what we call the law of flywheel effect. And so far, the MPTC Express has already garnished that flywheel effect because a lot of people now contributing immensely for the White Shirts. The layover the cross. Here it comes. The two big guys and they execute it properly. Duckies with 5 straight points, but that's not enough because they are trailing by a big 16-point margin. 25-41 MPTC. Exactly 4 minutes left. Quarter number 2. Approaching to the halftime break. The love pass. Bagono. Tough to catch. In Tagalog sabi niya, malakas ang pasa mo pare. Penalty situation in effect for DILG. Only 3 team fouls for MPTC. From the corner. Here comes the shot. Left quarter court. In vain. Offensive rebound. Mighty made. Here comes Lago. Nilarga na naman. 4 points on that stretch for Lago. And likewise 5 points for Duckies. Total of 9 on that stretch. But they can't afford to trade basket. And they can't let Eliamil wax out already. 16 points in the first half. That's already his third 3-point bomb. Eliamil had a productive first half. 44-27, 3 minutes remaining. They're not letting the guards down. They quickly execute this play to perfection. Everything is working for the Express in the first half. And you look at the smile on the face on Coach Adonis Tierra. He wants nothing but the best for these squads. In and out on the shot by Duckies. And here comes again the big guy, Jesus. Here comes Eliamil. Dulatre almost traveled. Baguno drives inside the paint. This is now a big 21-point bulge for MPTC, and they continue to burn. Defense to offense. Dulatre to Baguno. He almost made that running shot. You know, this stretch of MPTC Express, it looks like I am driving from Calax of Silang Cavite to Binyan Laguna all the way to SC Tex in the Tarlac City. You know, if I can categorically or probably metaphorically illustrate to you the kind of game that MPTC has shown on this first half of play. Let's see if they continue in the second half to chalk up another victory. Remember, after the single round of elimination, we will announce what will be the format for the player. Oh, great passing play that time. Soliman finding an open guy inside. Still a 20-point lead for the Express, 49-29. We are now under 2 minutes to go before both teams will go to a 5-minute limit time break. It's a long two. It's good. It is a long two only. He stepped by the line, tip of his toe. 52-29. That's Dulatre. FIFA picture shows 3 already for MPTC. Penalty situation in effect for DILG. Oh, good passing play there. The reverse in vain. Oh, could have been a good play. Eliamil with chance a big guy to Duckies. The low pass. They will not gonna force the issue. Here's Dulatre off the pick. That's a good screen provided by the big guy of MPTC. That's De Leon. 50 ticks remaining. The 3-point shot didn't hit anything. Eliamil will finish once again to an 18-point first half. What a first half he has played. Eliamil. So far, Eliamil is averaging close to 27 points and 6 rebounds. So he's one of the top 5 scorers for the whole tournament per game average. Time up. 27.75 seconds remaining. Thank you so much, Fever Statman Omeng, to keep my phone. And fall almost at the low bat of 2%. Anyway, back to live action. We have a charging foul against De Leon. I'm sorry, it's De Jesus. It's so funny. I always say De Leon. The venue announcer says Christopher De Jesus. I might say Christopher De Leon. My goodness. Alright, here's De Leon. The turnaround shot. That works. It is a 3-point play opportunity. Alright, Chris De Jesus. I remember now. I remember this guy. Chris De Jesus has also played in Sinagliga Asia in Bulacan on Malolos Republic. I can remember now. Suddenly, it flashbacks on my subconscious mind. We're down to 8 seconds. Chris De Jesus brings it up court. El Yamel, baseline drive, looking for his 20-point mark. He got it! 20-point first half for El Yamel. He is scorching hot. And that's why MPTC is soaring to a 25-point first half lead, 57-32. More Makabansa Basketball League after this halftime break.
The largest single-site solar project and battery energy storage system in the world rises in the Philippines.
Proud Bulakenyo ako. Mas proud ngayon kasi makikilala kami sa buong mundo dahil sa Terra Solar. Bukod dyan ay dadami ang trabaho at lalago ang negosyo dito sa amin.
The technology we are deploying here is cutting edge, ensuring a more reliable energy system for the Philippines.
Terra Solar is more than just a power project. It is our commitment to a greener and sustainable future. We aim to provide a substantial percentage of the Philippines' energy needs, which will offset carbon dioxide emissions by 4.3 million tons annually.
We are building on the hopes and dreams of the communities we serve. Terra Solar is a beacon of progress, showing the world that the Philippines is taking bold steps in the clean energy revolution.
In a world where change is constant and can drastically impact the lives of people around you, knowledge and innovation are the most valuable assets. Being in the service of the Filipino people, we at First Philac are bound to our commitment to provide world-class transformer solutions to our customers. For over 45 years, we have been the premier solutions provider to the country's power utilities, commercial and industrial businesses. And we have grown to be the largest manufacturer of amorphous transformers in Southeast Asia. As we commit to perfection, we constantly engage our customers and anticipate their developing needs. We keep in touch with customers to address their current and emerging pain points until everything we do enhances the life it touches. As a result, we have innovated our transformers to consistently meet industry standards at the lowest total owning cost. Armed with a fixed menu and a wide range of solutions offering, we are able to customize our approach to varied clients in the utility, property, commercial and industrial sectors. Our commitment for service excellence comes from the desire to make a positive difference in the lives of everyone around us. Our wide presence in the country attests to the quality of service we provide. Meeting customer needs is the heart of our business. We offer a wide array of services From the supply of pole-type and pad-mounted transformer solutions to packaging substations and switchgears. Our compact substations can be mobile capable, plug and play and expandable. It aids customers in minimizing operational downtime. We provide service options that go beyond the mere one-time supply, and we integrate offers with worry-free services. Experienced engineers spearheading the preventive and corrective maintenance and calibrating the controls and relays of your transformers and distribution systems as needed. With exemplary service, customers get their money's worth for the efficient solutions we provide. That makes a modern lifestyle possible. Inasmuch as we focus on our commitment to serve customers, the source of our strength also lies in people. Our discipline is centered on providing the best service to the Filipino people for nation development. Because commitment requires focus, dedication, and passion, our company is made up of people desiring for excellence. We value hard work and conduct all aspects of our business with honesty, integrity, and business excellence. We do not just manufacture products. We aim for solutions that improve lives. Our commitment to innovation is proof of our ideals. First Filec has been the Philippines' preferred transformer brand for more than 45 years. We provide professional help through our technical support, after sales, and transformer installation services. Because of increased capacity, we have gained capability.
Continuing this coverage of your Makabansa Basketball League, we are now second half. And it is a really strong message put by MPTC. After 20 minutes of playing time, they're leading 57-32, and they jumpstart the third quarter with a three-point shot by Juanto. Dakis from the left wing. So both of them answered with a three-point shot. 60-35. Good evening, folks. Coming to you from Meralco Gym in Pasig City on a rainy Monday. My name is Ryan Pajaro for Kings of the Court. Oh boy! The outside sniping by the whole MPTC team has fall into place in every conceivable angle. Frontal assault to the basket didn't pay off for the DILGs. He will take two anyway. Alright, Bautista will be called for his first personal. And of course, you're watching the third season of Makabansa Basketball League presented to you by Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Filec, MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, Mont Communications, Wilson Basketball, and Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. So of course, just a reminder that of course a lot of accidents happen here and there, and some casualties also. Of course, here in the MBL, we also take part of condoling those families that lost, especially on the airport accident and also the SCTX accident. Actually, the MPTC has shouldered the expenses of the families involvement, also to Solidor. So hopefully we must always practice road safety. Promoting road safety not only in the Philippines but all over the world. (64-36), De Leon pulls up a jumper. Back-to-back hits by De Leon in the second half. still trailing by a big 26-point margin, 64 to 38. Oh, look at that physical defense, Coach Alan Gigoyo. Coach Alan, he does not like that. Barrett off the glass. You know that bump. Oh, nice pass by Coach Alan. He finds Bautista. You know, whenever you bump Coach Alan against De Leon, you just ignite his intense play, and his passing savvy still as sharp as ever. Largo with the putback. So already Coach Alan with 2 points and a brilliant assist. Coach Alan Gigoyo. There's Basa, second leading scorer there. Oh, Barrett with the turnover. Fast break, it works. Here it comes. No home run. He overcooked that one. Largo as well. 2 successive failures from point blank range. Got a fast break for the white shirts of MPTC. Here's Barrett with a 3-point bomb. No explosion that time. The DILGs will slow down the tempo. Good transition defense by the white shirts of MPTC. De Leon once again pulls up a jumper. It's out. Rebound. Tapped by Coach Allen. Wisely. That's what you call savvy and experience for you. Juanito. Basa. Coach Allen. Pointing directions at low post. Here's Barrett. There's a double team. Kick out pass. Tabargi. Ruarito fails the triple. 66-40. Transition play for the red shirts. It won't happen. They need to take the 3-point shot and almost make it. That's the first rebound by Coach Alan Gigoyo. Where he has a rebound, an assist, and 2 points. And leadership. Look at that stability for the part of MPTC. Barrett right down the free throw line. He turns the ball over, and here comes the barreling DILGs. Tricky move by the big guy. He elicits a foul from someone, so Dakis will take 2 free throws. Bautista relieved by Tayao, and Dakis will shoot 2 shots from the foul line. Well, another requirement for the executives is that they need to at least play 10 minutes per game. And of course, another rule of thumb here in this tournament that you have at least 2 executives from every team to play on that 10-minute span. 66-42 MPTC, surging ahead by 24. Approaching the 6-minute mark on quarter number 3. Hope you join us here on Facebook Live of Mga Bansa Basketball League and also in PulsoP.com. Coach scored pass to Basa. Shot at 8. Coach Allen is open. Pulls up a jumper. And that is the first miss for Coach Allen. 50% shooting. Bounce pass. Intercepted. And here comes probably easy gimme. Oh, not quite. Ballesteros getting the home run despite a chase from Ruanto. 66-44, a turnover once again. The Redshirts are running, and here comes Ballesteros once again. That time, Largo doing the rescue job. The lead is down to 20. 6-0 run by the Redshirts of DILG. Coach Alan Gigoyo brings it up the ladder. Coach Alan against a double team, pulls up a jumper, one-handed shot. It won't drop. He's now shooting 33%. Ruanito. Is that counted? Yes, it does. That is counted, says referee Rigor Boron. It's a foul against DILG. Alright, DILG, they want to really stop the momentum because MPTC is starting to scoring at will. We have a timeout by DILG. Alright, folks, just to give you a background of some of the teams that are participating, which of these teams are already on top. Of course, still two of the teams are still undefeated. That's the PLDT Digitals and, of course, AFP Cavaliers. And likewise, the NR Warriors. So you can tell. Oh, Coach Alan Gregorio is wide open. He's now shooting 25%. He missed the last 3 shots. Those are open shots, which he normally took. But still a 22-point lead for MPTC, 68-46. More than halfway house of the third quarter, 4 minutes and 44. And here comes Ballesteros, left quarter court. He's hesitated but nonchalantly take it and missed it. Ronito rebounds, and here comes Basa. Coach Alan is there. Coach Alan with a bounce pass to Basa. Fancy passing by Coach Alan Gregorio. And look at Bill Velasquez says, "That's my boy, that's my boy, that's how you play." (70-46). 2 brilliant assists by Coach Alan Gregorio, turning back the hands of time. De Jesus to Coach Alan. Alan Gregorio. Cross-court pass. Basa. Corner flip. 3-pointer. It's good. 3 assists for Coach Alan Gregorio. 73-46. Restoring the lead back to 27. 3:49 to go. Third period. They're swinging the ball around. Ball is intercepted. Basa chases it. Very quick hands. Basa will try to finish. 75-46. Once again, the MPTC having the second win of igniting runs. Almost a turnover there. Ballesteros from the rear. And they have given up that play. They turned the ball over. Reynoso's now check in for Ballesteros. He had a good account of himself. Coach Alan Gregorio playing already his 15th minute tonight. Lopez on the right wing. De Jesus, Chris De Jesus. Juanito with 4 to shoot. Juanito lets it go from 3-point distance. Basa and Juanito. Both of them hitting the trifecta. And the lead is back to a 32-point edge. 78-46. And Palma chops it to 30. 48-78. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. And of course on KOTC, we all would like to greet our overall in charge of production. Of course is Lian Legisma. And of course our production manager is Nico Felicimo. We will try to arrive it on time tonight. Of course, our founder and CEO of the Kings of the Court PH, now under Nan Cholo Legisma. We had a good time yesterday in JCI Manila basketball. But in the meantime, baseline drive. Door shot in the space. He barreled his way to. He tried to backdoor, and look at the bodies flying. Oh! Boy, this game is really intense despite a 30-point bubble for MPTC. DILG, their fighting spirit is still alive. They want to go down fighting no matter what the circumstance. (78-48). From the baseline. That is a good play by the DILGs, and the lead now is 28 points, 78-50. We are approaching the 2-minute mark this third quarter, and Coach Alan Gregorio had the rest. 3-point bomb, no explosion there for the white shirts. And here comes the DILGs. They're gonna bring the ball and intercepted, almost an interception there by Chris De Jesus. He thought there's a foul, but there's no contact, no whistle from the refs. And a man-to-man scramble defense. Look at the bodies flying again. Boy, this is going to be an intense game. Make no mistake about it. They really want to win, and they really want to prove above and beyond expectations that this Makabansa Basketball League is really a league that wants to serve and wants to ignite intensity with a capital I. Alright, Pangilinan will check in for Ruanto. MPTC Express. So for the next weeks, once these teams, as we see this 3-point play opportunity like MPTC, PLDT, you also have AFP, DNR. Those are classic matchups that you don't want to miss. It will be down the wire. In the meantime, 3-point play opportunity for the Leon. But they're still down by the big 26-point margin, 78-52. And of course, Department of Energy is ready to play tonight. They're going to be in light-colored uniforms. Under 2 minutes to play, a minute and 29. Here's Chris Jesus. Outside sniping. Does not fall into place. Good offensive rebounding by Chris Jesus, but he fails from point-blank range. And that's Daki's calling the rebound. Brings up the basketball against much smaller defender. Oh, good passing play. He finds an open guy. Palma, also an executive of the DILG, hitting that. Here's Chris Jesus. The score is 78-55. Exactly 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Here it comes the Leon. Palma against Lopez. And the Leon uses his height to the hilt and helped with an N1 opportunity. Alright, De Leon will go for the bonus. MPTC Express already in penalty. DILG only has 2 team fouls, but they are on a 20-point handicap. They're swinging the ball around from right to left. From the baseline, we have Dulatre. Dulatre open for 3. Bingo! He hit it. 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 81-58 MPTC Express. Here's Lagmay. Dakis from the left wing. Oh, he finds an open guy, but Taya was a little too late to stop him. And Taya elicits a foul. Alright, 2 free throws will be awarded for the DILG. Ooh. That's not his usual self. He was his first free throw. Still a tad short for Benoso. Final 10 seconds. One last shot for the White Shirts. Dulatre missing the trifecta. And here comes Dakis. 2 seconds ago. Dakis will put it up from 3-point distance. And it rims out. So, 3 quarters have passed, and still the White Shirts of MPTC still in a dominating fashion against the DILG. The score is 81-58. Alright, we're back in harness at the Meralco Gym, Pasig City for the continuing coverage of your Monday Night Basketball of Makabansa Basketball League. Of course, all of us basketball fans also watch the NBA, this ongoing playoffs. For those who want to know, all of the teams are now in the conference semifinals. Final 8 teams In the East, we have Cleveland, Indiana, Boston, New York. In the West, we have Golden State, Minnesota. We also have Denver and Oklahoma. A three-point bomb from DILG chops down the lead to 20, 81-61. My name is Ryan Paro, coming to you live from the Meralco Gymnasium here in Pasig City on a rainy Monday. Glad to have you with us, folks. Eliamel won the 20-point first half. Still looking for his first field goal in the second half. You know, no matter what happens, Eliamel will be the choice for the best player should the MPTC win, simply because he set the tone, he set the pace. He let this MPTC leading by as much as 30 in its highest proportion. And you can look at the other players involved there. Basa, Wantos, Barrett having a short pep talk with Coach Adonis Tierra. Adonis Tierra, of course, former PBA player of Hills Brothers under Coach Nat Canson. 82-61. Here's a three-point shot. It's out. A minute gone in this fourth quarter. 9 minutes remaining. Of course, don't forget, you're still watching the Bagabansa Basketball League presented to you by the San Miguel Global Power, Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, First Philic MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, Smart Communications, Wilson, and Meralco. Nice pass by Basa. Eliamel with his first field goal in the second half. A total of 22 points. And he is our unanimous choice right this early for Play of the Game honors. And I think that MPTC will win this one. If they can score 100, they might get this W. And so, as DILG can continue to miss that way, then I suppose that MPTC is on the foot of the pathway to victory. Basa on the right wing. They move the ball around. Maguno. There's a slide tap from behind there by Largo. And Largo with a possible N1 situation. Alright, our venue announcer is D. Santiago. And Largo already in double figures, 10 points. 86-63. Wanto, they swing it around to Basa. Here comes Maguno, puts it up. Daki scores a rebound. Dasi cannot catch that letter. Instead, Wanto has it, but Soliman with a counter steal on the other side of the floor. Dison cannot do the step back. From the pass, Dison fails to deliver from three-point country. And here comes Basa. Will challenge the big guy Dakis. And he completes that transition play. Second leading scorer, Basa. 3 minutes gone in this fourth quarter. Nice side step move. Mala Pinoy step. Largo with a steal with a bucket. 12 points for Largo. $88-65. Baguno in and out. And I think we can sing the song of Southern Suns, that part of the lyric, as we see this three-point play opportunity there for DILG. The rain has stopped, the storm had passed. Remember that song in 1991, You Were There by Southern Suns. Well, we have some fans here at the Meralco gym as Largo can complete the three-point play. He has 14 points. Young and old. We really love basketball to death. Ranto with the drop. Bagono is having an off night tonight. Largo, 16 points, 16 quiet points for Largo. And the lead is back to 21, and timely, Coach Adonis Tierra presses the timeout buzzer. All right, 6 minutes to go in this basketball game. Can DILG mount a full-scale uprising, or MPTC will chalk up another W tonight? Chris Jesus, they swing it around on the right wing. Elia Mill, 25 points. Elia Mill, a best player performance. There's no shadow of the doubt who will be the player of the ball game tonight. Exceptional shooting from the field for Elia Mill, shooting over 50%. And he has a total of 4 triples to his arsenal. Elia Mill, baseline drive. Kick out pass to Basa. And there's a foul. Alright, Duanto. Just 9 points away. We can safely say that MPTC will win tonight. Elia Mill. That ball almost trickled out. Our lady referee, Rose Ponteng, pointed out that it will be the DILG ball. Now, Dison brings up the letter for the red shirts. Dakis, Tabraki pass. Oh, that's a great play. Largo, 18 points, top scoring for DILG. Largo is a silent operator. And here's Chris Jesus turning the ball over. Here comes Dakis, brings it up court. On the fast break, Dakis almost lost his dribble. Largo once again, but that time, Dakis cleans it up. And he's in double figures with 10 points. 91-73, the lead is down to 18. Wanto will slow down the tempo, approaching the 4-minute mark of the final quarter. Here's Basa with a fake. Basa drives. Here's Baguno. 3-point play opportunity. So Baguno now will get the bonus. And it is a failure for Benedict. Whoops. Pass anticipated. Wanto, Baguno on the trail. Baguno will finish. Just 5 points away for MPTC reaching the century hurdle. 95-73, approaching the 3-minute mark. 3:43 to go. No explosion on that 3-point bomb. Basa looking left, looking right. Here's Elia Mill for his 28-point mark. Yes! Dakis misses. Largo the spin. He was rejected. Elia Mill looking for his 30-point. No, he don't. He will just settle down the table. Well, we can safely say for MPTC, with this 3-minute mark, this game for MPTC is in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The heads are cooling. The butter's getting hard. Jejero Strickling for the 13-point mark. 30 points, Elia Mill. What a game for Elia Mill. 6 triples for this guy. 6 triples. All right, just arrived. It's Senator Joel Villanueva. We're playing for DOE Energizers. That's our main game. And we have this. Elia Mill continues to burn. Coach Alan Gregorio with a bounce. Dulatre can't finish. 101-73, folks. It is an impending win for Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation. Soliman with a stick back. Elia Mill, after scoring 20 in the first half, he scored 10 in the second half, a total of 30 points. Leading all scorers. Coach Alan Gregorio. He threw it away. Alright, Twilight Zone comes. It is last 2 minutes. Brought to you by Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. Soliman will fire from 3-point region. He got it. Alright, under the last 2 minutes. And that's it for Elia Mill. What a performance. He will be our player of the game tonight. 101-78. Dakis to Lago. 20 points for Lago. As a consolation, he leads DILG in scoring with 20 points. 101-80. Oh, pass by Coach Alan Gregorio. Dulatre. In and out. Bautista keeps alive. Dulatre, 10-footer. It's out. Here's Dizon. Pulls up and misses. And MPTC, they're just gonna score maybe 110. I don't think so, with just 41 seconds remaining. Oh, that's a 4-point shot, but it's not going to be a 4-point shot. Still a 3-pointer, but Dakis airballs the shot. Ref! How about this? He called Baron. He wants to be a PBA referee. He signaled a 4-point attempt. You know, Coach Alan Gregorio is also a PBA commentator, PBA Wash, and with just 5 seconds on the shot clock, they're gonna let the shot clock expire, and we're gonna let this game also called. So, MPTC chalking up another huge win against the DILG. The final score is 101-80. Best player of the ball game, presented to you by San Miguel Global Power, is none other than Elia Mill, with 20 first half points, and that spelled the difference. Alright, the DOE Energizers is ready, and they're going to face up an opponent shortly. So stay tuned. In about 10 minutes, we will resume our broadcast for our Makabansa Basketball League.